Hello guys and welcome back to another video of the Skyblock series. Today we will be doing some slayers because this comment yesterday just asked for it. So it's ask and you shall receive treatment. So if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe because currently I'm racing my friend the Beastcraft RS to 300 subscribers. Alright, enjoy the video. Alright, so before we can do slayers, this armor isn't that good, so we have to buy a new armor. The new armor will be strong armor, so we'll take money from the bank and then buy a booster cookie so we can get some XP buff. As you can see, we get 25 wisdom stats, which is the stat that buffs your XP gain. Now let's eat the cookie and let's go to the auction house. Now to buy the full armor sets we need 800k and 900k. We need also 1,600k and we need another 1,600k. So it's 4.9 million to buy full strong armor. But I think if you go here to the bazaar and search strong dragon fragment and type here 240, I think it will be less. Never mind, it's not, so you should go buy it from the auction house. Alright, now that we have the full strong dragon armor, we should reforge it. So let's go here to the blacksmith and reforge it. Of course you want fierce on all the pieces. So let's see how much money will we spend. We already got it on the boots and we bought the chest plates with it, so a helmet and leggings left. That's helmet done. Now time for the leggings. Alright, now we need XP bottles, which I have here in my ender chest. Time to go enchant our armor. So now our armor is done and we can put it right here. And with that we have our strong armor in the series. Now if you want to do slayers, you will have to follow this road in the hub and then enter this house. After you enter, you will go here and go downstairs and you will meet Maddox the Slayer. Alright, so our setup will be this aspects of the dragon and our strong armor set, and the pet will be a epic enderman because that's my current best pet. So if we come to slayers, I have done some slayers for now so I can unlock the maddox bot phone just to make things easier, but I only have done tier 1 and tier 2, which are so easy, like I can one-shot them, but I left tier 3 and tier 4 so we can know if I can do them or not. Alright, with that let's start Revenant tier 3. Also I have this bow right here so I can, one-shot zombies from far away. So if you want to do zombie slayer, you don't have to do it in the graveyard. You will follow this road until you find this cave and you will enter it, and then you can do your slayers here, but there is already someone here, so I guess time to swap. Alright, now that we have our own lobby, let's test our bow and we can one-shot them with this bow. And while doing them, there will be some mini bosses spawning which give a lot more XP, so you should always kill them. Alright, my boss is spawning. I hope I don't die to it, so die. Alright, that was actually easy, and I'm Skyblock level 34. Now let's talk to Maddox and start the tier 4 quest. So yeah, and now let's see if we can kill tier 4, I guess. I think it has 2 million HP, I'm not sure, but we are already doing so bad. Actually, never mind, we are doing much better. We did it. Tier 4 killed. It took me 28 seconds just to kill the boss. Alright, we are zombie slayer level 3, so let's collect our rewards. I can't currently do tier 5 because I'm not combat level 25, and you already saw me struggling with tier 4, sorry. So tier 5 is currently impossible for me. With that, it's time to switch slayer. The next slayer I will do is Tarantula broodmother. As always, I did tier 1 and tier 2, and time to do tier 3 and tier 4. So for spiders, you will have to quit and leave the graveyard and go to the spider's den. After that, you will have to go to a cave right there. Don't grind here. It will take you 3 years just to spawn one boss. So you should come to this cave and then start grinding. With that, we spawned our first boss, the tier 3 boss. So I hope we can kill it without dying. So I mean, it's actually easier, but it's still harder than the tier 3 Revenant. Now let's call Maddox and start the tier 4 boss. Yeah, you can already see the difference. Just a mini boss is about to kill me. In that case, let's make some quick upgrades. First of all, we will go to Slayers and we can buy 16 Revenant flesh. And next, we should buy a Revenant Viscera. Next, we will buy 1 oak log, and then we can go to Dark Oak and buy 12 enchanted Dark Oak. Now we will have to craft sticks, and with that we can make the Wand of Healing. There it is. And we can upgrade the Wand of Healing. As you can see, it's now Wand of Mending, and now that should help us survive more. Alright, we have spawned the tier 4 boss. It has a lot more HP than the other boss, the Revenant. It's actually much better with the Wand of Mending, Wand of Mending. And with that, tier 4 boss is now dead, and I'm Skyblock level 36. And now I'm Spider level 3, so let's collect the rewards. Sadly for tier 5 Tarantula, it doesn't exist, so it's time to switch to another slayer, which is the Sven packmaster. For the 7th packmaster, you will go back to the hub because you will go to that castle to do your slayer. But for now, let me just go and find a private lobby so no one is there in the castle. And with that, the tier 3 Sven packmaster boss have spawned. And with that, the tier 3 boss have died. Now let's start the tier 4 boss. There is a place in the park where you can grind some wolves, but you will find so many people there, which is bad because you won't be able to kill wolves and get no XP, and I almost died to a mini boss. And while fighting the tier 4 boss, you should fight it here in this pond so the puppies won't attack you, which means you will just fight the boss and it will be much easier. Even the boss won't be able to do that much damage because it will be able to hit you like once every while. Alright, we have spawned the tier 4 Sven packmaster, and as you can see, while we are in the pond, it won't be able to do a lot of damage, but you will have to make it hit you once in a while so it doesn't regen all of its health. Alright, now the puppies are spawning, or pups, whatever, so again, just fight it, let it hit you once, and then finish grinding. And yeah, with that, the tier 4 Sven packmaster is now dead. And with that, I'm Wolf Slayer level 4. And I also leveled up to Skyblock level 37. And just for fun, let's do the Voidgloom Seraph, which is essentially the enderman slayer, so we can go to the end right now. So while you are in the end, I would recommend you to kill the enderman in this area for tier 1 and tier 2 slayers, especially here in the 9k HP enderman place, so you can do tier 1 and tier 2 slayers here. But if you want to do tier 3, I recommend you come to this place and go inside this portal. And if you want to do tier 4, you can come to this little portal, I guess, to this place, which requires combat level 25 to enter. As you can see, combat 25. So now, since I'm doing only tier 1, I can just kill those and fight the Slayer. And as always, for tier 1 and tier 2 Slayers, you don't get any mini bosses, and somehow I just managed to drop 2 pieces in a row. Alright, let's spawn the boss right now. It will be very easy, I'm pretty sure, right? Alright, it's actually easy. I thought it would have like 1 mil HP or something. But yeah, tier 1 enderman dead. Now let's try tier 2. And now we're about to spawn the tier 2 boss. Alright, let's see. And we are already dead, yup. This boss is so hard. Yeah, best thing I can do is tier 1 for now. So I guess I'll be doing tier 1 of Enderman Slayer so I can unlock the level 2 Enderman Slayer, so I can, you know, use the soul flow pile and get a free talisman. Alright, let's do the tier 1 again, and you will have to do it again and again and again until Enderman Slayer level 2, sorry. Alright, now I'm Enderman Slayer level 1, and we need to kill 3 bosses so we can reach level 2. Alright, that's the first one, so let's kill it, and it's dead. Now time to do the second one. And people might be asking, you can just ask anyone for a carry. Nah, I don't like that, especially because I know people who like to carry me. Like, look at this message. Alright, that's the second Slayer, and my Wi-Fi is dying. Alright, with that the second boss is dead. Alright, this should be the last Enderman, and this is the last boss. And with that, the last boss is dead, and if we claim the rewards, we are now Enderman Slayer level 2, which means free Skyblock XP. We are actually so close to the next Skyblock level, so let's do a tier 4 Revenant so we can get that. With that, the Revenant boss is dead, and if we claim the rewards, now we are Zombie Slayer level 4, and we can collect this to level up to Skyblock level 38. So my last tips if you want to do Slayer is to always wait for Mayor Aatrox, especially if he has 3 perks like this time, because first of all he halves the price of the Slayers, which means you save more money, and you will get more Slayer XP, which means you level up faster, and you will get rare drops 20% more often, which means you can drop like an overflux more often, which means you make more money. So you save money, you get more XP, and you make more money. That's why Aatrox is so good and everyone loves him. And for people who are early game, okay. And people who are early game, you can copy my setup. It's just a fierce strong dragon armor with blended ender set and the aspects of the dragons, and I'm using also the enderman pets, which is level 65, and for the stone power I'm using commando. And also another tip, you can spawn bosses more often if you use these pets. So for the Revenant you need a gold pet. As you can see, the first pet is that you gain x 1.5 combat XP against zombies. Next you have Tarantula pet. Next we have Tarantula pet. As you can see, the third pet is that you get x 1.5 combat XP against spiders. And for the Sven packmaster you will need the hound pet, which as you can see in the third perk you can get x 1.5 combat XP against wolves. And for Enderman Slayer you can use the Enderman pet, but at the mythic rarity. As you can see, you can get x 1.4 combat XP against enderman, and for the blaze slayer you can use the wisp pet of any rarity and you can get x 1.5 combat XP against blazes. And if you don't want to buy 5 pets and level each one of them, you can just go for the wolf pet, which can give you could say x 1.3 combat XP against every single enemy in this game. If you are having survivability issues, you can also go for the power orbs, so you can buy the Radiance power orb or the Mana Flux power orb or the Overflux power orb, depends on your current wolf slayer and of course the money you have. And of course your skill level, because for example combat gives you an extra damage to mobs, so higher combat XP means higher damage to mobs. And yeah, that's it. I guess that's everything you should know about slayers, and I guess that's the video. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe for more. So yeah, goodbye.